going, guys? It's Chance here, back again with another amazing video, and today we are going over a review and unboxing of the new MacBook Pro 14-inch. So I know a few videos have already came out about the new device and everything. I do not have the 16-inch model. I only have the 14-inch because this is what I'm going to be using for my personal setup, for my personal use, and I paid for it with my own money. Nobody gave it to me as a gift. I didn't get it as a review unit. All my reviews are paid out of my own pocket, so you're getting honest reviews as an honest buyer. So with all that said, let's get into the video. So Apple released two new silicon chips that they made, the new M1 Pro and the M1 Max, which I'm not very fond of the new names, but it's what we got. So with these new chips, you are looking at faster speeds and way better performance over the first M1 chip, which was already a really well-performed chip that I personally was very happy with on my 13-inch that I did unbox about 6 months ago on YouTube, which I can leave a link down below to that video in the description if you are interested. The 14-inch display is a 14.2-inch diagonally with a mini LED backlit on their Liquid Retina XDR display with 3024 by 1964 pixels. Now the display's brightness can go up to 1000 nits sustained and can go up to 1600 nits of peak brightness, which is pretty nice when you're outdoors and it's really bright out. Now, one thing the displays got, which is one of the reasons why I upgraded, was that they brought the ProMotion technology for adaptive refresh rate up to 120 Hertz, just like the iPad Pro and the 13 Pro series of iPhones. Now, both the 14 and 16-inch MacBooks brought back some ports I'm very happy and excited about, which on the right side of the device has an HDMI port, an SDXC card slot, which will be very helpful for transferring videos and pictures over, and a USB Thunderbolt 4 port. Now on the left side, they brought back a newer version of the MagSafe charger, which they removed back in 2015, I believe. Now both start with 512 of SSD, but can go all the way up to 8 terabytes, which I personally would never need, but you know, some users might. Now you can go from 16 gigs of memory up to 64, which is insane. But with the 64, you get the M1 Max chips in order to get that version, but the M1 Pro chips can get 32, which is the exact one I have right here. And as you can tell, we're recording from the 1080p webcam on the new MacBook Pro 14-inch. It's going to be the same on the 16-inch as well. From my testing, it looks and sounds pretty good, so this is what it's going to look like, how it's going to sound. The microphones have been improved, which is pretty nice. The original ones I thought were good, but this one sounds much better, so I'm really impressed with this. I'm so glad they moved from the 720p webcam to the new 1080p. I'm so happy because it looks a lot better. Now, it's not 4K, but it's a webcam, so you're going to get better quality overall, which is a great improvement that we should have had a long time ago. Now I'm going to give you a quick little sneak peek of what the speakers on this thing sound like. And these are on full blast volume as well. When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are with me, yeah. And an interesting design choice that I noticed was their blacked out keyboard, which actually looks really good compared to before when it was just the black keys on the space gray or silver, body, but it looks pretty good. And also the new scissor switch keyboard sounds amazing when you're typing on it, which I'll let you guys take a listen and see what you guys think. Now I will announce the elephant in the room. They did indeed remove the touch bar, which I get. They did what a lot of people wanted because some people didn't use it or had problems with it, but personally, for me, I never had problems with it. I use it for everything, especially when editing my videos. They should have, in my opinion, made it a $200 or $300 add-on option in the configuration area, so people who loved it could have it, but I digress. Now, with the past week of using the device, I can tell you that I absolutely love the device and I would recommend it. And I say would for a reason, because, well, this guy isn't cheap. The base model of this thing starts at $2,000, $1999. The MacBook Pro that I have right here costed me a little under $3,400. Not cheap by any means. Which mine is still less compared to other creators who went over the $5,000 mark in their use case. But, everyone's use case is different. So yes, don't get me wrong, this is an amazing laptop and I would recommend it to most people. But if I was a college student, I would have gotten the 2020 MacBook Air on their website for just under $1,000 because that can do mostly everything that you're gonna do in college. But let's say you're in like a really intensive class that's running a bunch of files, running a lot of applications, doing a bunch of heavy duty rendering and stuff for like, graphic design or whatever, then I can say like, yeah, spend the money on the base entry level model of the MacBook Pro 14-inch. Because even though that's got the 8-core GPU, CPU, whatever, that's still a good laptop and can do most of what you guys need. Anyways, guys, that was the video of the new MacBook Pro 14-inch. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. That'd be very appreciated. And of course, subscribe if you're new. You can always change your mind later. And if you do, make sure you turn that bell notification on so you don't miss another video from me. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Of course, I'll catch you in the next amazing video. Peace out, guys.